So welcome to this review of a £9.99 camera which I got with a lens as well, autofocus, auto wind, and I just wanted to go through the photographs first rather than look at the camera first so you can see what I got. These photographs were taken on the camera with, I think it was an RPX 100, so a Rollei RPX 100 film in my mum's garden. I'm not the big drinker. It's got a 35 to 80 f4 5.6 lens as well, so it's a bog standard lens it came with. It wasn't anything particularly special. So I just wanted to take a few photographs. So the lens is really what you'd expect of it to be. It's just a standard zoom lens you get with as a kit lens with a camera, but that was what you'd expect. And as you can see, just going through some of the photographs here, they're quite nice. Actually, looking at the RPX, it's actually quite grainy as a 100 ISO film, but it is a 100, trust me. I developed it in Rodinol, so that may be why. And just thought I'd go through a few of these so you can see what they're like. And this is in my parents' garden, and then I took these when I went out and about a few days later. And so the lens it's just what you'd expect. So I'm just going to show you a few colour photographs that I've done with it as well. Now this is Fuji C200 expired, but it still looks really, really good. Obviously it's quite grainy because obviously it's age and different sorts of things, but I really, really love the C200. So let's go in close on that one. You can see sharpness is okay. So let's go through a few more. This was when I was in London. I went to Brick Lane and we're heading down there, and I saw this. Now this is something I noticed. Look at these edges. Look how soft these edges are on the right hand side here, and the distortion as well. I think there's quite a bit of distortion going on there as well. So anyway, and then we went to Brick Lane and saw the clown, and I took just a few photographs while I was there of just different things. There you go. Anyway, now on to see what the camera is. Okay, so the mystery camera is the Minolta Dynex 7000i, and I got it complete with the lens, body, everything for just $9.99 on eBay a few weeks ago. And so you've seen the photographs already, you can see what it can do, and I just wanted to show you the camera itself. So the camera's got function and mode buttons on the left hand side, and it switches on. You can either have it on with just switched on, or you can have it bleep when it focuses. So there's that, and on this side there's a dial at the front there which changes the values, and then you use the function and mode buttons to change where you want to be, and also this button just here. Now if you've got a card in the side, like there's a sports card that I've got in this one, and I don't have a clue how to use it. The reason being is when I looked at the manual, it says refer to your Minolta dealer. So I haven't got a clue how it actually works. But I was told apparently it's more customizable than the Canon cameras are when you try and use like the different sports modes and different modes like that. But it does have manual, aperture, I think it's aperture priority and shutter priority. So, and I think what you do is you press that button there at the left, and that's the mode button, and then you switch shutter priority, aperture priority, manual. So you switch between the three of them. But the good thing is with this one, I think if you just press that button there, it automatically switches back into a program mode. So you don't have to mess around at all. Literally, you don't have to, if you want to be doing dials, you literally just press that button. I think is a good function. Now, I actually love, and I hate this word, I love the ergonomics of this camera. It just really is really, really nice. There's, I think if I press the card button now, it should, there you go, it's gone into sports mode. I haven't got a clue how that works at all. And then just to switch it back, I can just press I can just press the program mode button, it goes back again. Okay, so let's go through some of these functions you've got here. And you've got exposure compensation, and then you have single or continuous shooting, and the next one is I think it's the way it focuses. From what I can tell from the manual, you've got a center focus and you've got a scene focus. I think it's a center, from what I can tell, it's a center weight reading unless you press the spot button, which is just under there. So if I just turn things, there's a spot button just there. Okay. So let's go through some of these and change some of these functions on here. Let's try and get that back in focus again. There we go. So if I want to change the exposure compensation, and this one's got 4 stops if I remember rightly. So there you go. So I think go up to 4 stops either way, which is really something. Like so, back to 0. Shall I go the other way? Goes 4 stops the other way as well. So set that back to 0. And then if we go up to that, it then switches. So I press the function again. I can either have single shot or continuous shooting, and then go across again. So press that button there again, and press the function, and that changes. As I say, I believe that's what that does. It basically either goes to center focus or a scene. I think it's called a scene focus. Now, it comes with a. I think it comes as a standard. If I just zoom out a bit, it comes with a standard. I think was a 35 to 80mm lens. It's all right. It's not brilliant. There were some distortions on the actual photographs on the colour I took. You can see them quite clearly, and they've been processed and scanned properly. The ones that I scanned. So. What else is there? The only thing I really don't like about this, it's a super dedicated flash. So you have to get a Minolta flash gun for this, otherwise it's not going to work. Anyway, guys, hope you like that. I hope you like the photographs you saw before. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget I have the buy me a coffee little page if you want to buy me a coffee and help me do my photography.